As you can see, there was a good turnout here at the Jingle Jog, Loganville, and there is a lot of activity going on here. So if you've never been to Jingle Jog, you might want to come next year to the Jingle Jog. It's been at the high school here in Loganville, I think, for the last 3 years. This is Paul Mullins with Walton Entertainment.
We'll see how long you can do this. I think it's 2004.
This is Thomas Hale.
I'm on the dance floor, tell the DJ what's up though. The bass line is super tight, but I'm not known to stop. Breaking out with all the moves, you can't break the rules. Been known to do it big, that's why I'm cool.
We are about to have the 2015 Christmas parade here in Monroe, Georgia, and they're getting all lined up down the street from us as we have been bringing you the Christmas parade for many years in the past. Here we are again, and I have a beautiful lady here with me. Kimberly, it's good to see you.
Hi, it's good to be here again. I believe it's our 69th Christmas parade here in Monroe. We've got our Monroe Police Department that's starting off the parade as they head down. How have you been doing, Berlin?
I've been doing good.
Are you ready for this Christmas season?
Yes, ma'am.
Well,
right.
Good.
The only thing that, a reason it reminds me of Christmas, my birthday is the day after.
Oh, so you got a Christmas birthday.
Right. Here they come. Here comes the colors.
Here are the ROTC.
The ROTC originating here in Monroe some time ago, and they're doing a good job in a lot of members, as you can see. They have a lot of members of the ROTC.
They do. They have got a good group of kids that have joined the ROTC. What a great program for our community.
Right.
We've got the City of Monroe coming up behind us that will be walking ahead of the Grand Marshal, who should be following them.
Christmas parade. Christmas parade is getting underway. A lot of people walking along the head of the main parade part, and they are enjoying the new streets and new lights here on South Broad Street in downtown Monroe.
It's beautiful. I'm glad to be at this part of the street. I think that the lights and the trees just make it so pretty down this area. Our new sidewalks, great things that the City of Monroe have done for us.
Right. So the Grand Marshal.
Merry Christmas. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Grand Marshal of the parade. Okay.
Got some cute little doggies here.
Dogs everywhere around
Dogs
here.
get excited.
What's that? Is that a dog?
Yeah, that's a little dog. Cute little dog. We have our hometown heroes coming up behind us. So while we have a little minute here, Berlin, this is an exciting time. So how many years have you been doing the Christmas parade?
I came here in '67.
Okay, and you've done this every year?
Right.
This is our 5th year together. So doing this.
Right.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. Beautiful float.
Taking pictures.
We have our Grand Marshal coming up behind us.
And a lot of people walking along with them, so it's a little bit different this year from what it has been.
Right.
Have you noticed that already?
Right, I have.
Hey, how you doing?
Grand Marshal.
Yes, this is our Grand Marshal of the parade. Sponsored by Children's Healthcare of Atlanta.
They're going to have a long walk from starting down here at the mill and going all the way up North Broad Street.
Yeah, this
it's
is
going
the
to be a
longest I
long
think that
way.
we've ever had the parade, so it's nice. I like that they've extended it. Gives a lot more people, you know, places to stand, not
Right.
so crowded. Hi.
Hey guys, how are y'all? Hey Tramper!
Everybody having a good time.
That was Marrow Man, and if anybody is familiar with him, and I believe there's a comic book about him donating, it's pretty neat. You need to check it out if you haven't read his adventures as being a marrow donor.
Can you pick up on your sheet what's going on?
Yeah, we it just looks like there's some city officials. Next should be coming up the Board of Education, so we're kind of waiting to see them come up a little bit.
That's it right
This
there.
is all, no, this is all still the, that's the Bridge of Georgia, which is located in the old primary school.
All right.
And I believe most of these are part of that. Which is a really, Bridge of Georgia is a really wonderful organization.
Well, it's a cool night to be in a convertible.
It is a cool night.
It's going to be a long parade. I believe that, look at your sheet there.
Yeah.
How many entries?
Looks like we have about 77 entries tonight, so that's quite a big parade that we have. Merry Christmas! This is still more at the Bridge of Georgia.
The Bridge of Georgia.
Big.
The Bridge of Georgia.
Yes.
Merry Christmas!
Stone soup. That's for the children, the stone soup, friends of all abilities.
Absolutely.
That's the Stone Soup crowd. That's a large group of
It is
children.
This looks like Faith
Baptist Church.
here.
Right. Loganville. They always participate. The city of Loganville always participates
Yep.
in the Monroe Parade.
Yes. And here comes our mayor, Greg Thompson.
Yes, Greg Thompson. Hey, Mayor.
Hello.
How are you? All right.
Followed by our sheriff, Joe Chapman.
Sheriff Joe Chapman, that's right. Hey, man. Hey, Joe. How's everybody? Let me explain quickly that here comes another entry, and of course it's one of the major, the Walton County Veterans Home.
That's actually the Veterans Memorial.
That's right.
That they opened up. And then it looks like Tim Stewart Funeral Home as well.
Is sponsoring it, I believe. VFW Post 4421.
From the VFW Post 4421.
It's one of the Jeeps, U.S. Marine Corps.
Yes, hello.
We're going to have a lot of Jeeps standing in the parade tonight.
This is our National Guard.
We have some classy vehicles in the parade.
We do.
Already, a lot of classy vehicles.
Absolutely.
That's the old Monroe Fire Truck.
Yes. There we have American Legion Post 64. And more of our veterans.
You're right.
It's always great to see those that have served and show our respect when they're in the parade.
Race car. Gary's Automotive.
Here we have American Legion Post 233.
Sharp vehicle.
Yes, that's nice.
Yeah, I'm telling you. All of them look nice
They
too.
do. They really do.
Those things sell for about $35,000. It's according to what you have on them, but they do sell for about $35,000. The three-wheelers that have just come by are the latest classic vehicle they have in the way of a motorcycle.
You know, I love when the American Legion does their motorcycle ride for the 4th of July. The kids and I always go and watch them. It's just such a neat, they get hundreds of motorcycles that participate in that.
It's always a joy to see the Veterans Administration participating in the parade, because most everywhere they're not even recognized. And so that's another thing too, that we are so glad they participate.
Here we have George Walton Academy guard dogs.
Yeah?
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
I'm smart. I did this.
For your information, we're standing down on South Broad Street, and there's not a lot of people down here. They're up in the main part of town.
Next we have Christian Smith with the George Walton Academy Band. Merry Christmas!
A lot of young people in this
Hello guys!
band.
Yes,
Small children too.
That's right. Merry Christmas!
That was my friend's brother.
Merry Christmas! This looks like the City of Monroe Christmas Parade Mayor's Award. Merry Christmas!
Yes, and Merry
Grace
Christmas,
Baptist Church.
Monroe, Grace Baptist Church. Grace Baptist Church, located on Mirror Street, not too far from where we're standing.
Hello, Merry Christmas! Coming up, we have the survivors for sponsored by Relay for Life. A lot of our cancer survivors and Relay for Life has always done a lot of really great work to bring about fundraising for cures for cancer. It's a wonderful charity that we have, and I'm proud to sponsor.
They always do a fantastic job of holding their meetings and making sure
And Merry Christmas.
they take care of the sick, the people with cancer,
That's right.
and they're trying to prevent a cure for every bit of it. And they're doing a really good job.
They are. We have the Walton County Fire and Rescue.
Their City of Monroe Christmas Parade, honorable mention.
Merry Christmas.
The beautiful flow coming on.
It is. It looks like we have Browns Hill Baptist Church. Merry Christmas. The Triton Softball. Merry Christmas.
Another nice vehicle.
Yes.
It has no identity on it, but what group it is. We have a band coming on here now. The first band in the parade for this event.
We have Monroe Elementary School Band. It's the band of the Monroe Elementary Bears.
A lot of children in the band. It's a large band.
Yeah, they always have a really big band. A lot of participants in the band.
Next up, we have looks like an 18-wheeler coming on here,
this
all
is,
decorated.
Taylor's 24-hour wrecking service.
That is a nice one.
It is.
People go to really do a good job decorating up for the parade.
It takes a lot of time.
City of Monroe, the Monroe Fire Station,
Yeah, it looks like they made their own little city.
Monroe
Their
Area
little
High School,
hometown.
and the fact that they have it really decorated up.
Right.
Another band, another vehicle coming up here. Another band is on its way.
Headed this way. And some bad minions leading the way. This is Christy Dove Insurance. And if you have kids, this is a movie you watch over and over. I think it's on my DVD in the car.
My goodness. What's that on back there?
That's Mr. Groot.
Oh, okay.
All right, we have Encore Performing Arts Academy.
So, what's next, Kim?
Looks like they're going to do a little performance for us.
Can you do that?
I used to. There was one time when I could. I
Okay.
don't anymore.
They are performers, that's for sure. And the little ones bringing it up.
Yes, how cute.
Oh, they have a lot of movements. Monroe Junior Women's Club.
Yeah. Another one of our charity organizations that we're very happy to have
Those ladies before they just came by. They have more movements than a Swiss watch.
We got our Grinch. Merry Christmas. Hello.
Little baby in the window.
I know. Yeah, that's right.
Hey there.
Hi guys. Merry Christmas. Next we have Carver Middle School cheerleaders.
Cheerleaders?
Cheerleaders, that's right, for Carver Middle School.
Everybody is really in the Christmas spirit tonight.
That's right. Nothing like a good parade to get you there.
You're right, yes.
This is Miss Black, Walton County.
I like that car.
I do too, that's nice. We have Young Levitt Funeral Home. Merry Christmas.
It's an old vehicle.
I like that.
Oh,
That's
yes.
neat. Looks like something out of Dick Tracy.
Yes.
Merry Christmas.
And here's a slick looking vehicle.
Uh-huh.
That's a limo.
It is.
Two of them, yeah. Just alike. Nice vehicles.
Mm-hmm. Next we have Aaron's Rentals.
Our location here, we're down on South Broad near Walker Drive, and they still have a long way to go. There's a big dog.
Right.
Aaron's Rental, is that right?
That's right, Aaron's Rentals. Merry Christmas. Next we have the Royal Steppers of Loganville.
Okay, good performance.
Royal Stoppers of Loganville. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Next we have New Song Church.
Christmas spirits in full swing here in Monroe, Georgia.
That's right. Thank you. Oh, thank you. You'll have to find a cute kid to give that to. Nice stocking stuffer.
Right. And this is
New Song Church.
teachers. Doctors and
There's my
nurses.
nephew, Michael John, with his Cub Scout group. Hi.
You know a lot of the people participating.
I do. This is the Cub Scout troop that'll go up into the Boy Scout troop 705, which my boys are in. So we want all these Cub Scouts to stay and then move on up.
I like to see the patriotism that goes on.
Yeah, this is actually my brother's truck, so he's driving, and they're pulling all these cute Cub Scouts in there. Hey guys, Merry Christmas! All right, next we have Georgia Jeepers, and we know
Yes.
we have lots of
lots
Jeeps
of Jeeps.
that they put in.
I've ridden a lot of miles in one of those.
You have. All right, so I have a little history of the Jeeps.
Okay.
Berlin. All right, so Jeep started in World War I, and it looks like they started with the Bantam's Car Company. And then, what did it go to after that, Berlin? Is it Whistler? Is that right? Is that who got it after Bantam? Was it Whistler, and then it went to Chrysler? And then
Okay.
who's got it now, Berlin? Who?
Well, Fiat has it now.
Fiat has it now. That's right.
Fiat has it now, and Chrysler had it before Fiat.
Right. Willis. It's Willis. That's
yeah,
who had
Willis
it.
had
That's
it
right.
before. Chrysler had it.
Chrysler.
So, right, and I drive one every day.
You do. You love your Jeep, don't you?
Yes, I do. My SUV Jeep.
Merry Christmas.
And they're good-looking vehicles.
They are.
When they're decorated up, but the olive drab color is the most famous color for military.
Right, that's right. Merry Christmas, which was probably the color, you think?
It's olive drab
World
is
War I?
the original color.
Right.
I guess you know I was in the military.
Not World War I though.
No. No.
Did you ever?
Not World War II either.
Well, good. So did you ever, were you ever deployed or just locally?
Just locally
Okay.
here in the United States. I live up where the gold's supposed to be, Fort Knox,
Okay.
Kentucky.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
At Fort Knox, where the gold is, walked guard duty around it 2 nights while I was at Fort Knox, Kentucky.
Ah, that's pretty cool.
But I was informed that you could not get in. I said, I don't want in. There are different styles of Jeeps, as you notice.
Right.
Year model difference.
I guess some of the newer and then older
You're right.
styles.
This one here is on, of course, is jacked up.
Right.
That's a lot of Jeeps in one place.
Yeah, it is.
Looks like the bridge.
Oh, it does. Yeah. Looks like they've got one of every color. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
These are all Jeeps, but
Uh-huh.
these Jeeps here are not made like the military type Jeep is. It's a more of a smaller vehicle.
Right.
Carries 4 people, has radio equipment in it for communications, and does not ride as good as these do here.
Yeah.
I guarantee
I'm
you.
sure.
Between here and Fort Stewart, Georgia.
And this one's pretty cool. Looks like it has eyes, maybe like the Grinch.
Right.
Little scary Christmas there. The cricket. Okay, good to know. So what is the cricket? Just a cricket? Oh, every Jeep has a name. Did you know that? Berlin, did you know every Jeep had a name?
I'm sorry, I did not pick.
Did you know every Jeep had a name? So they said this is the cricket.
Oh,
so it has
okay.
eyes and they dressed it up like the cricket.
All right, I think that's the emblem on the side there.
All right.
Yeah. Hi there.
Hello, Merry Christmas.
here comes one with something on top.
Yeah, well, you know, the new Star Wars movie is out, or coming out soon, so that's it's quite popular.
Yeah.
Joy to the world. That's pretty neat. This is the Loganville High School Band.
Good band.
Good job, guys. Yeah, that sounded real good.
Right.
Hi, this is Jody Johnson. I'm here with the Recreation Report. Today I'll have Kenny Freeman here. He's our athletic coordinator out of the Central Walton area. Good to have you here, Kenny.
Thank you.
We want to talk a little bit about our football program and the success we've had with our All-Star program. We get kids from all of our recreational teams in the area, and we play in the Georgia Recreation and Parks Association All-Star Tournament. So Kenny, let us know how our teams are doing, and our 7-8s through 9-10s and our 11 and 12 teams are doing this year.
Oh, we're doing great. This year we have 3 teams from Walton County who are going for the state title. We have the 7-8s Central and the 9 and 10 Central football team will be representing the state title in Dalton, and then we also have the 11 and 12 West Walton team will be representing for the 12 and under team. So right now the team are looking good. We had 7-8 had a chance to play the week before Thanksgiving, and they did well in Jones County. Our 9 and 10 played on Thanksgiving weekend in Tucker, Georgia, and they did well. So we are looking for probably another championship back in Walton County. Well,
that's great. We've won 2 state championships in the past 2 years. Is that correct?
That's correct.
It's the first 2 that I know out of my 20 plus years of being in recreation. It's hard to get those state titles, and when they come along, you really celebrate those championships. So, so good luck. They'll be playing this weekend up in Dalton, Georgia, in the state championships. And the way it's divided from north to south, they'll have to play on Saturday at their representative times at 10, 12, or 2, and if they win that, they'll go back on Sunday and play at the same time against against Cartersville, I believe is the way the bracket read. Mm-hmm. If they win that, they would go back the following weekend and play the South representative for the state championship. So good luck to those teams. I know they'll represent us well either way, but hopefully they'll come back with a championship. Tell us a little bit about our soccer program. I know you're directly over that, but you have someone else that runs it. But we also have a soccer team going up.
We do. We have an all-star soccer team. Our U12, but also will be in Dalton representing. Hopefully, we can bring a championship back. It's been quite a few years since we had a championship in soccer, but we do have one. So hopefully, we'll be able to represent pretty well.
Yeah. It's always great when you can see our youth excel at the state level. So we know they'll represent Walton County and do a great job. Also, on a personal note, I know something that's really important to you each year is you're a high school official for football, and I hear you've got a good run going on your. I know what your goal is to actually go to the Dome, which in 2 weeks, GPB always shows all the games on TV at the Dome, at the Georgia Dome, and all teams want to make it to the Dome. But for someone in your position that officiates on Friday night and has a passion for officiating, it's one of your goals as well, is to make it to the Dome.
Absolutely.
And you don't know whether you're going to make it or not, but you do have a game this week, I hear.
I do. I have Aquinas and Stratford Academy this week, and this is the semi for those guys. So hopefully, and I get that call next week. Hopefully, I'll be in the Dome officiating a championship game. So hopefully, everything fall right. Could possibly happen. So.
Well, I know you do a good job in having that knowledge of going to the high school level and watching that. It's certainly you're able to bring that back to your job here, which so we're real proud of you. And whether you get to go to the Dome this year or not, you're working your way towards that. At least you have a good path, and I think you'll do a good job. Hopefully you'll make it. If anybody's watching the show, maybe you can put a word in for Kenny so he can get to the Dome. We're really rooting for you. See you on TV.
That works.
All right, well, I appreciate you coming in, Kenny. We also want to talk about a few other programs that we've got going on here with the Recreation Department. One of the fastest growing sports there is in the United States. It's something you probably hadn't heard of unless I've talked about it on the show. It's called pickleball. Pickleball's very similar. It's got a couple of sports that they've kind of put together. It's basically tennis with paddles. And then the ball that they use, instead of a tennis ball, it's a
so like a wiffle ball.
Yeah, wiffle ball that they use with holes in it, and so they paddle it around, and then we play it inside our gyms. It's more seniors play it than the youth, but then that's where we've really put our focus on right now, is with the youth with the pickleball. And we play on Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday at the Nile Recreation Center. That's right beside the library in downtown Monroe. From 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. you can go in and sign up and play. It doesn't cost you anything, and we have the court set up. If you have paddles, you can bring those. If not, we have a few down there that you can use. It's just good, clean fun, and it's a little easier than a little smaller court. Play it on a badminton-sized court, and then it's basically play like you do tennis, but it's a little slower paced game. So pickleball is a new sport we've got going on here in Walton County, and as it grows, and so will the number of courts that we offer and the number of locations we offer. But we wanted to introduce it, and one of the best places to play was out at the Nile Recreation Center. Since we have a wood floor there, they thought that it might play a little better, the ball may bounce a little better at that particular location. So come out on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 10 to 3, and we'll show that flyer here in just a moment. You can also go to our website at waltoncountyga.gov, and there's information about pickleball. Also, I know it doesn't feel like it. Winter's just arriving on us, but when right before Christmas, we always put out our spring sports registration. And it's Christmas is almost here. We will be registering for all of our spring sports, which is our baseball and softball, our soccer, and our track program, and that will be January 4th through the 9th, just before you get back to just going to school. We'll be registering for those programs. Again, it's baseball, softball, track, and soccer. The cost of the programs are around $75 according to what you're playing. $45 for some of the 4-year-old type programs. Our select soccer program's a little bit more expensive. We provide uniforms. It's about $105 for that. You can also go to our website for that information. But remember, it's January 4th through the 9th. Our spring sports registration. Be sure not to miss that, because there is limited space in all the sports programs we have. Our basketball program this year had well over 1,000 kids playing in our basketball program. We were really to capacity with the number of kids that we could handle in the 5 gyms that we play out of. And then same thing in some of our baseball and softball programs. We take up to 144 kids per age group, and that pretty much limits us to how many we can take with the number of fields that we are currently using, especially in the West Walton, Loganville area. There's just a lot of kids that want to participate in that area. So come in, register between the 4th and the 9th. We'll get you signed up, and you'll get all the details in the paperwork after you sign up for that. You can. It's a lot of fun for the spring. I know it's hard to think of baseball season coming around. It's getting close to winter, and we're just getting into our basketball season. but we try to be prepared and get everything laid out for you. So January 4th to the 9th. Also, go to our website and check out all the activities. We have a lot of programs that we have going on. I know New Year's resolutions are upon us, but get in and start exercising at some of our community centers. It's a great deal. Lots of good equipment at those community centers for you to utilize, get in shape, and stay healthy. That's one of the most important things you can do. We also are glad to announce that the walking trail at Criswell Park, if you've been out there lately, it was a little bit tore up with the redoing the asphalt, adding some walkways into the park. So all that is complete. So we have that walking trails really back open to the public. You can go and walk that. It's about a 1/4 mile track there at Criswell Park. Also, to let you know, we have restocked our fishing ponds, so they may be closed up until the springtime. So we're feeding those catfish that the DNR has supplied us. So a lot of our ponds at Matthews and out at Meridian Park are closed due to restocking of the fish. So we'll get those back open closer to springtime once the fish are ready to be caught again. So again, we keep all that information updated on our website at waltoncountyga.gov. We hope you'll go to that. It's the best place to get all your information. And we'll try to keep you updated on all our all-star teams as they hopefully bring back state championships. And we also, again, wish Kenny good luck on getting an assignment at the Dome. So until next time, thank you very much.
Hello, I'm Kenny Sargent, Director here at Keep Walton Beautiful in the Walton County Recycling Center. I want to thank you all for tuning in today. Here around the center, we've just wrapped up with our America Recycles Day event, and again, I want to thank everyone who participated in the event. It was a magnificent showing. We were really happy with the amount of people we had come in, and it was just a great day. Looking forward, it is about that time of year, and I wanted to remind everyone about our Bring One for the Chipper event. We'll stretch that out this year from December 26th through January the 9th, so we can give you guys a little more time to bring in your Christmas trees. And that's what the Bring One for the Chipper campaign is just Christmas tree recycling. And so that gives you almost 2 weeks to get the Christmas trees in. We'll be doing them here at the main facility over off Leroy Anderson Road, and we'll also be doing it at all of our convenience sites in every community. Again, that's December 26th through January the 9th. So get those Christmas trees up and bring them into us. We're going to chip them up and make mulch out of those, and we'll keep that mulch here on site. So that's kind of what we're doing going forward here at the center. We've been really busy. Normally this time of year, things kind of slow down a little bit after the kids get settled in school and all of that, but that hasn't been the case this year, and we're very happy with that. We've had a lot of new customers come in, and our numbers here have really stayed up this year on into, going into the winter here. And like I say every week, for those of you that don't know that we're out here, please come by. Let us walk you through the center, show you what we have here, show you what we offer. And if you have any other questions, recycling questions, environmental concerns, feel free to call us here, 770-267-1421. We'll be happy to answer any questions and help you in any way we can. Again, thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Hello Walton County, this is Kevin Little with the Chairman's Report on Channel 16. It's first week of December and Christmas season. We hope everybody's looking forward to a Merry Christmas this year, and I'm standing in the foyer of the courthouse, and we got a live tree here. Actually, the Christmas parade is in Monroe tonight, and so it's kind of holiday season all around everywhere, and so we're excited about that. Going to update you on several of the projects that we've got going on around town and around the county. The 911 center is underway. The expansion for that is construction. They're moving the utilities down there now, and they'll be doing construction shortly, after they get those materials moved. The Board of Commissioners approved the other night for the new fire station on Highway 81 near Corn Dogs. Darryl McWaters is donating some land there. We'll be combining Station 3 and Station 12 to one station there, and it'll be easy accessible to anywhere you need to go. We'll also, through a project with DOT, we'll be putting a center turn lane in there at Guthrie Cemetery Road that feeds over to Walnut Grove High School. And so there'll be a lot of improvements right there at that intersection. And the actual entrance to Corn Dogs, Darryl is going to move the entrance to Corn Dogs down at that area also. So ultimately creating a spot for a traffic signal someday there in that area when the numbers are met. So that's a good safety improvement, a good new fire station. You, the voters, voted on the spliced sales tax that you wanted 2 fire stations. We built the one out of Jacks Creek Road, and we're building this one over here. We hope, as the splice goes on and you buy a lot of local dollars, that we'll be able to build another fire station down near the new Heart Creek Reservoir. That area down there is still needing a little fire protection, and that's something that we'll be working for. We also have the Heart Creek Reservoir itself. If you haven't been down there, as I tell you every time, please go down Mount Perrin Road and turn left to go across the big bridge, and you can see the dam and see the water. Good Lord has sent us a lot of water here in the last couple of months, so it's been filling up, and it looks really good. Georgia Department of Natural Resources has already scheduled some stocking of fish in the early part of next year, so that way, whenever it comes fishing time, you'll be able to get your trolling motor and get out there and get started and catch you some fish. And so the Charlotte Rival Boulevard in the city of Monroe out near Walmart and Chick-fil-A, we've decided with Walmart, and I think I may have told you last time, that we're going to delay that construction until after the first of the year and after the Christmas season. That way they won't be getting that traffic. And we hope that once that's fixed, you'll be able to move the traffic on through. We are looking at a concept of just past Home Depot, possibly putting a eastbound on-ramp onto 78 right there. That'll give you an opportunity to move and disperse traffic. I understand that possibly a Moe's is coming in Monroe. You're already going to have Dunkin' Donuts, and everything's right in that one little old 4-section corner out there, and so there's not enough traffic lanes to carry all the cars that are there. So that's something that Matthew Chancey and the City of Monroe and myself and Georgia DOT, we're going to be looking at to try to help move you through those areas as easy as possible. And so 2016 is going to be a big year of working on roads and working on transportation as the state dollars from the legislature passing that new fuel tax. It really wasn't a tax, it was ad valorem on there, and so we will be get a little bit more money here in the county. And so we got a lot of lanes we got to work on, got to expand some lanes, got to improve some intersections and countywide, and so that's something we're excited about doing. But if you have any questions or concerns, please give me a call at 770-267-1301. Otherwise, I'll talk to you next time. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Isaac with Reboot Computer Company, and we're going to give you the Reboot Tech Tip today. I wanted to talk a little bit about the cloud and how that pertains to these new antivirus programs that are coming out. There's some of these guys that are offering a cloud antivirus, and then for businesses, it's actually been going on for a while. You know, and what that consists of is basically you load, you know, the antivirus on your computer, and then they do you know, the technical term, I guess, is it's a DNS antivirus. And what that means is all your internet traffic is getting routed through their website somewhere. So basically, you install this stuff on your computer, and then all the internet, everything that you do, if you do online banking, if you do YouTube or Google or whatever it is, it's actually going to go to their computer somewhere, make sure all the information coming and going is okay, and then it'll come back to you, or it'll go to wherever it's going. Now, you know, these things are still not 100% effective, but you know, the other thing too that you've got to have with this DNS antivirus is you need a pretty fast internet connection. I mean, you got to think you're sending all your stuff to some website somewhere, so it's not only having to go to your computer, the other website you go to, but it's also going to a third-party place. So, you know, your internet needs to be pretty quick if you want to do something like this. Now, I will say that this stuff can be very highly effective, because what happens is they will put a bunch of guys in a room somewhere and computer screens all over the walls, and they literally will watch the traffic, and they'll see where, oh, this thing right here is getting attacked, or, you know, this right here has got a bad packet, you know, network packet is the technical term for it, so some bad information in it. Let's stop it. So they literally will click on the screen, you know, with their finger or however they do it, and then stop it. You know, they'll stop the traffic, they'll go in there, analyze it, figure out if it is a virus, whatever it is, and then pull it out for you. So it can be very highly effective, and there's actually some companies out there. We have one that's in Athens, actually, that works with the FBI. So they do this type of work, and if they see something with one of their customers, they actually have created a trace program. So they see it, the program will see where the virus is, and then it finds its owner. And then that company will give the information to the FBI, and the FBI will go get them. It's actually pretty cool. So anyway, you know, the cloud antivirus stuff is kind of, it seems like it's the way of the future. You know, the faster the internet gets, the more complicated it gets. You know, it's going to be smarter to use services like this, because companies can offer it to the masses at a lower price, you know, really and truly, because it's kind of what we need done. Because people have gotten so smart with this hacking stuff and with sending out viruses and stealing information and stuff like that. You know, we almost are at the point where we need somebody watching our information 24 hours a day, and that can happen with this. You know, again, I want to reiterate everybody, this is not 100% effective. But there are some companies out there that are doing it that you can buy now. To be honest with you, I don't know that there's too many for regular consumers. It's mostly business class stuff. But a big one is called Bitdefender, and I think theirs is called the Gravity Cloud antivirus. And it's not real cheap, but highly effective. And Bitdefender is actually ranked #1 in, what do they call it, like catching viruses almost always. It's a great antivirus company nobody's really heard of too much. Every now and then they have an issue with their updates, and it'll crash your computer. It's another problem with those guys. I actually use Bitdefender on my personal machine. They offer a free antivirus. But again, you know, every now and then they do crash your computer. It's kind of a pain in the butt, and you have to know how to go in and manually remove the antivirus program. They do make a tool for it now, so it's not as hard as it used to be. But or, you know, if that happens, you can bring it to somebody like me. But anyway, so a little information today about antiviruses and kind of where that type of thing is going to the cloud. And sooner or later, I think we're all going to have to get on board with that, because I'm guessing that's where it's all going to go anyway. But anyway, a little tech tip today. Again, I'm Isaac with Reboot. Remember to give your computer the reboot, not the boot.
Hey, thanks for tuning in today. As always, we're going to show you more dogs and cats that are available for adoption here at Walton County Animal Control. It's really hard to believe it's December and Christmas is approaching, and you know, I think every little kid begs mom and dad for a new puppy or a new kitten for Christmas. So maybe you have that idea, you want to bring a new pet into the home. You could go shopping to the breeders and pay a lot of money, or you could come to your local animal control shelter. We have a lot of different dogs that come through, from purebreds to mutts, which are wonderful dogs too, all sizes from little dogs up to big size dogs. We do get everything here in the shelter. And the great thing about adopting from the shelter is, one, you save a life, but two, it's just $40 for the adoption fee. With that adoption fee, all the vaccines are included. We do the distemper parvo vaccine, we do a deworming, we do heartworm testing, and we do flea treatment here. We get a voucher to take the dog to a vet to get the rabies shot, and we cover the cost of that from the $40. And then there's several vets that will offer a discounted spay-neuter for animals that are adopted from our shelter. So $40, great deal. All that would cost you $150 to $300 at a vet. If you paid $200 for a dog and then took it to the vet, you're looking at $500 or $600. So not only are you saving a life here at the shelter, but you're saving a lot of money too. Might be hard to time, opening that Christmas present on Christmas morning with a puppy inside. So one of the great ways to do that is go out and buy a leash, buy a collar, and maybe a few dog treats. Wrap that up in a box or a stocking with a photograph of a dog, and put a note to your kids in there that says, after the holidays, we'll go together as a family and pick out the dog that's right for us. That way you've got the excitement on Christmas morning of we're getting a new puppy or we're getting a new kitten, but then it lasts over into the new year when you all come to the shelter together as a family to adopt. And then also it gives you a chance to clean up the house, put the tree away, let the kids get everything in order from the toys, and then you can concentrate on bringing that new pet into the house. So you don't have to time it to have that kitten there or that puppy there on Christmas morning. You can make it last into the new year. So a lot of different ways to do that. Don't forget about your local animal control shelter. Even at this time of year, there's animals that come through that are in need. Why not give them a new life in a new year?
This is Gabe. He's about a year old. He's a lab Sharp A mix. He is up to date on his shots and he is dewormed. He's very sweet, very friendly, and just needs a good home.
We got a female, probably about 2 months old. Very sweet. And very vocal. Yes, she is. Needs a home fast.
This is Jingle. She's about 2 or 3 years old. She's been vaccinated and dewormed. She's a really sweet girl. She just needs a good home, somebody to love her.
We got a male lab beagle mix. He's probably about a year old. He's not neutered. Very sweet. Needs a home.
This is Yule. He's a mix, about 2 years old. He's a little bit shy, a little nervous, but he'll come around. Just a sweet boy. Just needs a new home.
Hi, I'm Keith Glass, Chief of Police and Public Safety Director for the City of Monroe, and I want to have a little conversation with you today just about automobile safety and during this time of Christmas. We're all in a hurry to get all our goodies and bring them out to the car. Walking to the car, you never should have so much that you can't have a free hand. Don't go shopping by yourself. Have friends with you to help carry, and make sure you just look around at your surroundings and be familiar with what's around you. On the vehicle safety itself, there's a couple of scenes that you'll see. One is a way the vehicle shouldn't be left, and the other is a way the vehicle should be left. What we have going on in Monroe and other cities is a lot of times perpetrators are being let out of vans or other type vehicles, and they're going through parking lots, and what they're basically doing is they're going up and they're looking for an easy target where they see items left in there, and they open the door and it's real simple to steal and get gone real quickly. Lock your vehicle. Always have your vehicle locked, and don't leave stuff inside of the of anybody, any passerby. If you have to secure stuff, secure it where it's hidden out of the way. Make your vehicle and your home and yourself a hard target, not an easy target. So right here at Christmas time, I just ask that you be safe. Remember the reason for this season that we celebrate every year, and be safe. If you have any problems or you see something that just doesn't look right, more than likely it's not right. Give us a call at Monroe Police Department or Fire Department if there's anything we can help you with, and Merry Christmas.
Our tip from Walton Entertainment this Christmas is watch your trash, what you put in it. For instance, this person got a 32-inch TV for Christmas. Some crook or thief driving by could say, oh, I know where to hit and get me a 32-inch TV. Or it could be one of these new 60 or 65-inch TVs. So please don't put your box in your trash. Take it to recycling, and they will enjoy the cardboard that you're bringing to them, and you won't be advertising what you got for Christmas.
Hello, I'm Walton County Sheriff Joe Chapman. I want to take a minute to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Please be safe. There's going to be lots of festivities and parties and family get-togethers. Please be safe. Don't drink and drive. There's always someone out there that'll be willing to take you where you need to go if you've had too much to drink. Traffic is going to be congested. Please be careful, obey traffic laws, and look out for the other driver. From all of us here at the Walton County Sheriff's Office, have a very Merry Christmas, a safe one, and a Happy New Year.